So there was a lot of people in the comments of our last video out here at Lake Mead saying that they wanted to see the Hoover Dam again, just to see what it's looking like right now, see how it's doing. And there it is. It's actually looking pretty good. The water level's gone up a pretty decent amount, so things aren't as dire as they once were. You can see where the water level used to be, the kind of the stains up there. It's crazy when you look back at old pictures, back when the water was full, how high it was and how close it was to the edge, going over the spillway and stuff like that. A cool fact that a lot of people might not know is that they actually, during World War II, they were afraid that somebody was going to bomb this dam right here, the Hoover Dam. So they built a military pillbox out here to defend the Hoover Dam. So it was actually guarded during World War II to prevent anybody from, whether it's suicide bombing or just straight up bombing the Hoover Dam, which would have caused a lot of destruction. But it's cool history. This place runs deep. Been a long time since you've seen it from the water, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Roman, this is your first time seeing the Hoover Dam, huh?
Never seen it from a car or boat, so it was pretty cool.
So what's your first impression, though, of the mighty Hoover Dam?
This makes you water from a lot of people.
They would take water from the whole west coast and flood a lot of cities down there. Roman, how do you feel, though, knowing that that dam right behind you right there was built in the 40s and it's still being used today to hold back all this water, this massive lake?
I don't know, I think it's crazy.
Scared? Let's get out of here.
Expedia members save on travel.
Yeah, the thing's massive.
I've been to the great...
Looking fresh. Trucks.
Every time I wear a sweater with shorts, I think about this comedy by Bill Burr when he's like, or I wish that...
Here, like when this old river used to cut through, you'd have these large stretches of just sand right here with these big valleys that they'd be living in. So these were heavily used. Areas like this, unfortunately, because the water got so deep, a lot of the historical evidence of them has gotten washed away, but there's still few spots where you can still find petroglyphs right on the water's edge.
We went through the Narrows, we came back here. This whole area is a huge portion of Lake Mead that nobody ever really sees because people don't want to drive all the way out here. It took us about half a tank of gas to get out here on the boat. Been fishing for about 2 minutes. Roman strikes first.
That one.
Fatty.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. We're just live welling them so we can take a picture.
Got this GoPro on?
Yeah.
Ah, big one.
You turned it off?
There it is. Senior caught one.
Felt like a big one. Thought he had a 10-pounder.
It says cold filtered. If you guys know what kind of bottle this is, comment it down below. That logo looks pretty familiar. Cold filtered. It's obviously probably some kind of beer. But if you can guess the age, it doesn't look too old, obviously. It looks a little newer, but let me know in the comments down below. There's a lot of people who love old bottles and stuff. This one just so happened to be laying right here next to this old sunken boat. This thing sank a long time ago, probably in the 90s sometime, 80s or 90s.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that water level used to be like right here.
Used to be even higher. You can see all the seashells over there, or the quagga mussel shells. So I would guess it'd go up there somewhere. It's pretty nuts, huh?
Yeah.
Out here in the main water, Lake Mead. Massive lake on this side.
We're gonna weigh Roman's fish and release it. It's the biggest fish he's ever caught.
2.64.
264.
264.